Hello, my dear hatchlings. Today I thought we would be going swimming, but it turns out, for some reason, it's too warm to swim, so I landed on an island. Hi there! Look, I even put on my new bikini. Do you like it? Do you like it? I didn't put as much work in as I usually try to put in with my costumes. For some reason, completely remaking my model just takes so much time that I kinda slapped this one together. But it's still cute. It's Warden Blue. Can you see the Warden insignia? But I bought Hooked on You because I really like Dead by Daylight, so let's get into it. I can't wait. Apparently I can actually interact with a Huntress. And you guys should know, Huntress is my DbD waifu. Yo. My name, Blood. Because blood good. I will have to read a lot, which is why I don't really play visual novels, usually. But I just want to play this one. How's everyone doing? How's your week so far? I did decide that, because I can't play on Friday and on Saturday, I will be hopping into Foxhole tomorrow, actually with my regiment. Ooh. Starts with me coughing a lot. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? Do you need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute, we've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not no ocean. Sorry, Blood, may I continue? Please go on. Okay then, as I was saying... You look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh, that is grotesque. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? It's an island, so I can't really run anywhere, I guess. I could try, but it would be a waste of energy. Closing my eyes wouldn't do anything, so let's dig up that face. Yummy. Ugh. At least I'm right next to the ocean, so I can wash my hands right away. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head, embedded in the ground before you. Oh, a coin. There's no body, just his head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Gold coin, get! You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice gold coin, a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? No. Why not? Well, hello there, I'm Dwight. Wait, I accidentally did spend it, but... Dwight voice started. I'm Dwight. And I'm Claudette. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. And this is for you. Oh, okay, so I got something for my gold coin. Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. You take a sip, you find that it's incredible. Money well spent in your estimation. But I gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be all-inclusive? It really takes some of the fun out of a fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. Thank them for the delicious drink. I'm not gonna spit that out, I paid for it. Thanks for the drink, it's quite delicious. You're welcome. Did someone just thank us? Go with it, right? It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. A ball! It's got a handprint on it. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little up, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. She looks stunning. I love the Huntress so much. Oh, it's a wraith, right? Not too bad. Well, spirit is cute. I like spider lilies. Oh, trapper. Yeah, I'm gunning for the Huntress. Definitely Huntress. I hope I can, actually. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed. Let's call them killers. I don't know not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Toss it back, kick it back, say no thanks, or say nothing, do nothing. Considering the Huntress is using throwing weapons, I'm gonna toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand of this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Gotcha. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Ugh. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You are entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually batter volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, blood. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean will say not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the volleyball game just by showing up, Nitwit. And I guess you're also Nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're not here to do more than distract you from my total domination? Oh. It was Wraith. I'd say means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care whether Slockchart Moore is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Blood, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one, I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Average? Pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless, alive in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. I like the Huntress so much. To be frank, these are both very cute. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Visibility, flight, or super strength? I think I would go for flight. Wait, that wouldn't be Huntress, would it? But, well, super strength maybe for Huntress because muscles, but it seems to be more something for the Trapper, not really for the Huntress. Well, it probably would have been super strength, but it's too late now. Flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. What was your best subject in school? I never skipped classes. Math? Probably math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? Wasseröl oder Musselit? Cat. Definitely a cat. What? Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl I have some specific love for all things cats? And more specifically black cats? Well, I do, but you can all go to hell anyways. What's your favorite color? Blood red. I love that it's an option. But then again, it makes sense. It is a killer game. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. What's your dream job? None of these options? It'd be pretty amazing to be an astronaut, I think. It's hard to imagine being farther away from anyone than floating in space. The cold, inky vastness of nothing forever. Best flavor of ice cream? Horseflesh. What the? Ugh. I don't like vanilla. I don't want to try horseflesh, so let's go with chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla. I hate vanilla. Swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But I never bought ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. You're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's your best flavor of ice cream? I don't want to. Just because you say so. Chocolate. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip was where it's at. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right, I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again. Can it actually kill me for that? We are still pretty early at the beginning, so... In case I wasn't clear who is in charge, it's me. You have to understand, it feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime. Oh. Okay, so that did kill me. Interesting. Well, we've already had all of this. I stick with average because it seemed to give me points with Huntress. Let's go with super strength because I think that might give me points with the Huntress. Strength isn't all about muscle. True strength is up here. You expect Trapper to point to his head, but instead he taps one of his bulging shoulders. It's specifically in these muscles. Nobody gives a damn about your calves. I didn't want to point with that guy. I don't like the Trapper. Let's stick with the rest as normal. As normal. Okay, since it can kill me, Minchip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate. You know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering. And society is a careful, calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. I think that's almost exactly what happened. Yeah. Spirit has one of the most gruesome stories. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there's... if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Oh my. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If you're done playing, let's do something else instead. Oh, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolled his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about a volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. You're serious? It's a perfectly good launch to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Well, Huntress wants volleyball game, so let's play. I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yay! I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously you are too. I like you already. Yay! I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activity coordinators. They are the cooks, waiters, Spartans, janitors, and every other job. They are the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderous Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. It's not quite dramatic musical flourish, but okay. None of the others survived the interview process, I mean. Hence, why we shall theretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here for a long time. So very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway. I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they are vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. Don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. Hi, Extinction! How are you doing? The most you could do is help us get off this Dwight. Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. How are you doing? How are you doing? How's your week so far? Oh, you're having a wonderful week. And look, I'm on an island, stranded somewhere. And how do you like my bikini? I'm doing good. Luckily, the temperature fell down a little bit, so it's not quite as scorching hot anymore. I'd rather enjoy the sun through the monitor like here. That's the perfect distance to heat. Well, I'm gonna try and get with a Huntress, because Huntress... Yay! Amazing bikini then. Hehehe. Thank you. I wonder if Mike would be qualifying as crazy. Well, I guess the latest after a year or two of dating he would be. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seems like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that, yeah. That's true, he was, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has there. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. Oh, Stream Raiders. Since it's blocking part of the text, I'm going to wait until Stream Raiders is done. I'll drink a little bit while we wait. That was quick. I thought we'd continue to lose, but nope. There we are. Still need to kill a lot more, so... Considering I'm the only one, I should definitely keep something that can deal with ranged and flying units. There. So, what'll it be? Well, we already said volleyball. Keeping the Huntress happy. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on the island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring and Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose a yacht. What kind of a person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of an open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Wondered how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game's starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's really something, huh? Yeah, she is. I love the Huntress. Elk don't swim. Do they not? I know that there is actually... It's actually a fact that moose get eaten while they are swimming, so it's actually possible for whales to eat moose. Which does happen multiple times. It's a lot less rare than you'd think. So I wonder if the same happens with elk. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim, believe you me. Cheer for me, cute stuff. The killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you working up a thirst eyeing these bouncing buns playing volleyball. Claudette hands you your lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who would you bet on to win, Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous, you don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them, or not talking about them, if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone. Please, it's not like we've got a day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay, I think I'd see Huntress. Oh shoot, Huntress overheard you. Aw, you got your eye on me. I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. I always have my eyes on you. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh geez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret lair. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. A tie? Between... So does that mean that I pointed with the Huntress, but also a lot with Wraith, and that's why he spoke out? I guess with the math and the astronaut thingy, I guess I pointed there. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows, since this is everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing. I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Chainsaw curls? Wraith is standing on the beach desperately, hoping that the sand will swallow him up. And Huntress is doing some target practice with their bloody hatchet. I wanna see chainsaw curls. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short. You get snuffed out at any time of day. Carpe diem, carpe PM, carpe nauem. Go ahead, chat one of them up. Which killers caught my eye? You head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You were really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves. Those moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute and cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstains. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human body is capable of in these types of scenarios. I love to exercise. In a way, we're all running for our lives when you keep in shape. She is right. I wish I could run. I guess I never thought of fitness that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who is coming for you. Through the bush. As fast as I can. Propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem, surrounded by all of these characters. Survival, on the other hand? You're going to need to compensate for your lack of a killer instinct. What's your style? Grit or imagination? Imagination. But I lack in fitness. I try to make up for it in imagination. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. It's so cute when she blushes. I can imagine the two of us panting, sweating, our clothes torn. I'm with you. Our hands gripping the sheer face of a cliff's rock wall as we climb. Not exactly where it's going, but sure. Up to a cavern entrance, a dark cave, slick with dew, shimmering in moonlight. I'm back with you. A pack of wolves await us there. Friends? Enemies? Dinner! We look into each other's eyes and back at the wolves, and together we all howl. Oh! My windows up, I'm a bit immersed. It sure sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball? Not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has a hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air, and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you. She's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. At the bottom, a target you are going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target, and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? Let's try. Can I save? Hey, not bad. Nice. Almost missed it though. Nah, missed it. Yee! She's proud. Frazzles, hi Frazzles. Look at this glorious picture. Isn't she adorable with her cute little blush? Ah, the Huntress. And she's impressed. I'm a worthy opponent. Ha! I mean, could have been better, but who's keeping score? I will get better. No worries, sweetie. For the record, I am. And you got 6 points. Hatchet throwing? Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more close and personal. Totally not looking at her muscles. To be fair, she is very good looking, from top to bottom. Somewhere loud horn blows, and the survivors snap into action. Time's up. You heard him. Get to the next activity. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. But were you expecting some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat. But there's very limited seating directly around you. And, oh, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith the Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected Stare? I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers. And my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there! You're looking good. Real good. Okay, I didn't know we had another one. Trickster. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this, we can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can't sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know considering what you've been up to. Why are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. All you need to murder something to eat is meat, so that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. You thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person that's fit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I dare just get an achievement for trial run. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change. Because I am with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we are all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. You two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obviously. The hell it is. Ooh, I like her face. I mean, you can't see anything, but that's why I like it. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarav. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. Oh, Felix, okay. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they are done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's my kit, freshly sharpened. Ah! I'm not doing good right now, but okay. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what I could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Monkeys are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing their being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on. You're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. But at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to smash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it. Number two. It's no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. I agree. Plus, you don't gain or lose weight. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. Actually, I find it quite entertaining. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like it. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? This is gross. I'm sorry. Look at that seagull. Look at that seagull. Whoa! You ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal. And you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... Uh-oh, he just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh hi, it's me again. Your friend, mentor and guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. Oop. Sitting straight, and checking. There's too many of these to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? But this place holds many secrets, even from myself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Why am I here? Huntress booty. I said it. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. I just want to play with the Huntress because Huntress is awesome. Also, I got sent to the horny jail. I got sent to the horny jail. First time, yay! Huntress is my waifu and I stick with it. I actually couldn't imagine hugging anyone like that. It's gonna be so awkward when I finally meet Mike. Loads new experiences. But since the Huntress is never real, Huntress is my waifu. Huntress is my waifu. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cold water into your mouth. Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try to care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. So adorable. So adorable. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. But I was just gonna narrate that fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask. It's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes. But she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. Wait, let me see if I can do this. Ah, I can do this with my... When on Murderous Island, you might as well eat as a killers do. Plus, you really are hungry, and you can chow down on jerky centrally, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around. I am, huh? Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you. She looks so cute. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress' mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip. Probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? Let's show it to her. Silly goose. You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take the barrette off and collect a lock of Huntress' hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. I can't see it, damn it, I wanna see the hair clip. Oh well. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new dangers has popped up on the strange island. Only to find that it's the white intruder sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they are waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for acute flood points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Why is everything so scheduled? Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, has been sticking to the schedule. That means that we are behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, you have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true, is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously? Has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me. Donald? Ah, these poor survivors. I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll draw you in his blood, Cynthia. Fasten was back on, you two know I love to hack, slash and slice. A salute to you too, Extincton. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so... Who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Well, I'm always going with the Huntress. I choose you, Huntress. Whoa, wow, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Huntress steps up to tell a story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There's a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The woman of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. What bad timing. Going to do this before we continue because I don't want to have another immersion break. I want to enjoy my time at the beach with the Huntress. Victory! I just noticed, and what's funny? Hooked on You, this game takes over 80% of my GPU. That's actually amazing. There. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful. Her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear into her domain, a not precocious child. Nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of horror, stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchets she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there, for what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the Huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girl she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way. He's crying. The Huntress would even bring the girl's presents. Toys she'd pilfered from other bodies. Masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage. And little dolls she made out of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the Huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress' mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight. Elsie, old grey wolf, will come and grab you by your side. Not going to do that anymore. I'm so sorry for messing that up. Is our secretly a crypto miner? What? What's up with streamer is secretly a crypto miner? What? There's a brief moment of silence and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. No, don't. Kinda bad. Worse? A lot worse. Let's join in singing. I'm just going to speak it, I don't want to sing, because I don't know the melody. He'll snatch you up behind his teeth, if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep, beneath the quaking tree. Huntress can't believe you know the song. You share an intimate glance across a campfire. It worked. It worked. I wish we could actually hear the singing, that would be awesome. So close your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep, tucked so tightly you must keep, or I will come for you. The song ends and you are both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song. Bayou Baryushka, the old Soviet lullaby, right? I hear that was what her lullaby was actually based on. And it's a quite creepy sounding one. I listened to it a while when I got into DbD and researched the background of many things in DbD. Must have it somewhere. I can't remember the full melody, which is also why I didn't immediately remember the lyrics and everything. But that is quite a creepy song. But you should definitely listen to it. There's quite a few more in the same category, though. I like it so much. It is a song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. But now I must go. The memories, they are so much. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you are alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Can I not? Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find that all stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke. However, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? That is such a cute picture. I wanna hug her. She's really well drawn, actually. She has such an adorable tiny smile. In that angle, her nose really looks boopable. I just want to boop. I know it's mask, so I would probably just push the mask on her nose, but it still looks so cute. Adorable. Dipping in hot tubs with the Huntress? You have come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her, or nothing like that. Just don't forget our little talk. I don't think there's anything loot in there, but... No, I don't think there's anything loot in there. I do have my map blocker set up, so just in case. If you see the foxhole map blocker pop up, you know why, but I doubt it'll happen. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in the story? That's me. I'm her. No way. How cool. That's really awesome. Thank you for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Ah, adorable. Huntress Fox shyly twirls her hair. Tell the truth. What did you think of my tale? Do I have the makings of a best-selling author such as the comedic mastermind Dostoevsky? It was a really well-told narrative. Clear beginning, middle, and end, riveted from the start. Plus the woman in the forest, I mean, you, are clearly not a true villain. You were just a traumatized child. Okay, now you're just being a suck-up. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. Chuckle awkwardly. You chuckle awkwardly at the Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly, despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves we are about to unveil themselves. Yeah. But it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, even I'm pretty checkered out. Will I see you tomorrow? Only if I don't see you first. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth, and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kinda hard to tell. She's so adorable! Good night, my little snack. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. Yeah, bet. We head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Huntress' story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children, an attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. There are no familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. All the guests aren't the types you'd want to rob of the beautiful sleep. Beauty sleep. Do I always get the explanation? As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Okay, I didn't listen. To be frankly, I'm afraid of copyright, so that's good though. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're asleep here. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. What type of tea is that? Mushroom tea. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick. And I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims. I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy. Except, maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head. But this one still is undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching these killers toss a ball around here. Would have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards. I'm just saying, I'm out here, you know. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Rai stares at you, awkwardly. He says nothing, just stares. You look around to see if there's something going on behind you, or on either side, but nope, just staring. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime. Are you making some sort of, alliance? Are you with, I scans the horizon. Them? I'm just making sure you will say you are. I've been burned before, and something seems off on this island since you've arrived. Even more than usual. Maybe you could talk more about that tomorrow. It's just, since you got here, I think we could have a really nice day tomorrow. Together. Just, you have no idea how long I've been here with these monsters. To be honest, I have no idea either. They're just awful. Boring, and loud, and stupid. You're different. There's finally someone here on my level. You're thoughtful, interesting, gentle. I think we could, have fun. I could show you some cool stuff if you want. If you don't, that's totally cool. I get it. No pressure. In fact, probably just forget I was here. Good night. I think after I've captured the Huntress, I'm going to, but probably during the weekend when I'm there up at the house with my mom, I'm going to try and capture Wraith just to see his route. Kinda interested. But Huntress. Definitely Huntress for now. Finally alone, for real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you are not poisoned. I do hope that I get the Huntress. Oh, I'm inside. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all of the contestants talk directly to camera. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or ultimately untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win, no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Okay, attractive. Mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all time. Mage, a buzzkill, and... Trapper. Oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. It's just so cute. Her face in that is just so cute. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. Ugh. Way to destroy my mood. If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even a few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living. For now. One false step and... well, you know, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason, and they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you list me as Even, I'm going to kill the Chiron guy. What's his name, Even? I'm not really sure how to feel about blood. On one hand, everyone I've ever cared about has met an awful fate, so it's probably good for blood if they just keep ignoring me. On the other hand, there's something about them that maybe could work out for my plan now for me. Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? It's fine. Still alive. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster, carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. There's a bit of extra spice in there. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone else musicians are morning people. I'm a musician. That's a lie. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind. He left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that. I guess I'm going to save just in case. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, or torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you give a 5/5, 10/10, 2 thumbs up review to. Not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So, can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean, so to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me, and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5/5, 10/10 thumbs up review, if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course, apologies. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time on the island? Yes, I've been having a lovely time, it's been really entertaining, I'm not suspicious. Yes, I'm not suspicious, there's no option. It's a review for something bigger, there's usually no option, so yes, I've been having a lovely time. If I were to summarize my time here, I'd call it a lovely time. Ah, lovely, we love to hear that, because isn't that what this place is all about? Finding love? No. Shut up, Dwight. You'll get us all killed. Again, and again, and again! We do need to ask you one more question though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Can I vote no? No, I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word that I, Blood, will agree with the terms of this verbal contract. What? Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes! Hey, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance. And with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing. Breakfast. Who are we eating this time? Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and... So much for maintaining these beach bots. We all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic pearls will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection there. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart. Something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for the kill, but softer, warmer. She is so adorable. Sounds like it could be love, or maybe just indigestion from all the raw beef she had last night. Ah well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again, but because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, non-constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of blood to our island paradise, yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question too. It's when will Wraith shut up? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep him wanting more. You're getting good at this game, sexy, true to life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. No, the bacon, the bacon! After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. Do you hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That's okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more, a little more. Oh yeah, that's it. Yes. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. What are they doing? Is it an ant hole or something? They aren't bullying ants, are they? This is uncomfortable. No, I want you to take that and put it right... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea that these two even do... Hey. Whatever is this they are doing. What are they supposed to be doing? Narrator? Why are you afraid to look? Please say something so I know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh, whoa! Look at the super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it! Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. What were they doing? Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you, well, you know... You know what? What do you think we were doing? We were doing... I don't know exactly what we were doing, but it sounded like, fun. You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? No until though. Okay. So, there's no marks on them. Where did they try to kill each other? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? Intense laughter. Still not sure what we were supposed to be thinking. One stream, wait a second. Well done. And I did finish 2 quests. Gotta quickly check the quests. All the quests now look a little bit meager. Guess I'm just going to play some mage then. Okay. You don't have to laugh that hard, I get it. More laughing. That are not happy faces at all. My life is a nightmare and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Oh, wait. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up anyways. Good luck. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. It was both a tragedy and a comedy. Crackmedy. I like crackmedy. Also ghosts, so I guess that they also have a ghost? Kinda reminds you of Destiny. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah! You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieve a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullcrap, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's not tree at all, it's... Hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with a group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my apps, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island. Where all the Hollywood celebs hang out, if you play your cards right. I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His apps are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat? Threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we are not best friends. Just because he had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that that guy is gone, and we've got some ground rules established that we are definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah yes, Huntress, that makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us, I mean hear us, there. That doesn't sound intriguing, but immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing together. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress. Not the huckstress. We can change that. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the trapper interjects. I demand that you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you ever wanted? The bunny with a hatchet? Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island test really got me tilted. So who will it be? I gotta go with the Huntress. Whee! She's so adorable! I just can't when that cute picture pops up from her. She's just too adorable. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across thorny bush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you have arrived. A cabin in the woods, obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories. And you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job! The cabin is cozy, but something feels off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No! Oh. Is it just me or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang. But hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore. Oh, it's cozy! You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantel. I want to see that chandelier, but I don't. Damn it. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? I could learn to like this? No. It's so much. No! No! Bad choice! Bad choice! Bad choice. Damn it. Are you a hoarder? Why do you need so many watches and umbrellas? Are those someone's reading glasses? They probably missed some. And keys! Goodness, the keys. It's a bit much, isn't it? Oh. She did like it. She's so adorable. I just love how they drew her face there. The cute little smile and the eyes and the poopy nose. So adorable. Huntress lights up. She's excited that you know what all of these random things are called. I so very badly want to know why humans carry around so many peculiar accoutrements. It is a bit much, which means I've got plenty to share. Here, take this. Yay, a key! She gives you one of her precious shiny objects to keep. No one's gonna talk about how Huntress doesn't know what a key is, but does know the word accoutrement? Okay, moving on then. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on the island. She just had that adorable little open mouth smile. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope you'll never be in the splash zone for when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy this, taking this moment in... Oh my! Oh no, it's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you and Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must duck quickly. What will you do? What's a shashka? Let's grab it. You quickly reach out and grab a shashka off of the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you know that a shashka is a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that. Yes, definitely. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones you miss go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts of her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? Maybe one day with the right person? No way, not for me. Maybe one day with the right person. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. A good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there. Maybe I should have answered with the first one. She didn't have any hearts popping up. What were you like as a kid? You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to the cottage and mother would tell me stories and we drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods. Somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me, but since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm and everyone is so attractive. Like, thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares. Visions of a dark cloud. Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares at Billy, some sort of hypnosis. Hypnosis? Quick, validate your theory or try to push it off. Totally. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you all been here? Do you remember anything at all about why you might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we are all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Okay, map in a bottle? Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement, but it needs to happen back at the beach. Okay. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like that voice that we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. I don't want to! No! No! I refuse! I'd rather die and give me back to my Huntress! Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time, waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it. Yet you've spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's good. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside. Oh, Trapper is a real deal. And by real, I do mean really. And by deal, I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Okay, as if that life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like the turn-of-the-century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh, shit, yes. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You run back to the huge arms of Huntress. She's so adorable. She hugs you tight. So tight you think you feel the life leave your body for just a moment, but it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their total honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment, that's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. He just gonna stay in there all night? Shall we continue our date? Huntress. Oh, we spent the whole day together. Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper. Pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me there. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the wood with your piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair, and emits clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. Whee! Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings. A wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and back up a few good woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they are so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just asshats. Great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me. Repeat the instructions. I am so ready. But I can't save. Okay. Ready. Oh. No! No! Damn it! That was so fun! You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. Whoa. Like what? Totally? Or what about if we let our pants down? Then again, she isn't wearing any skirt. I'm just going in for the kill here. What if we let our pants down? Come on, I was trying to have a serious moment. Is it all jokes with you? Is that bad? Oopsie. Oh look, Claudette and Dwight are back. Okay, we swear we are here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come, get some grub. No, I wanted to speak more with her. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining! And that's not just the remaining inch of sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the, appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here, and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Ray seems like the biggest longshot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment is the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. I'm sick of watching everyone else gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that. I'm not really hungry anyway, so I say we just do a simple salad or something. The green kind, not the mayo kind. Mayo is gross. Wait, there's a salad with mayo. What? I'm fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy. No aspect though. It has no nutritional value. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That's on all of us. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure. But how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Joke about having kids. Yeah, if I want the Huntress to kill me, I would. Tell off your brush with death. Today was nuts. We went to Huntress' secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I fell asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would never happen on my yacht. I grind them up, much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I have a little coom for the other kind. What other kind? What? What? What crabs are there that you can coom away? Freshly hatched ones? Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence, no one trusts anyone now. And they are all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim yet set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. Don't you mean bone? No. Almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit. We'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly, you have no choice. Tough cookies. Do you have a choice on how to say that, Dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good, something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of title drama involving fire. And finally everyone starts moving towards a fire pit. If only to get away from Rice complaining. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh cool, and now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or we could play charades, Google? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and school stuff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what the thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We are just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. No, you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's just your nerves heating up. No, I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if you stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Blood was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Fine, I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery! Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Why is there no horror option? Not romance. Adventure. Alright, you like your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies? How about some adventure? Now we're talking. It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will not politely. I didn't have to say that, Wraith. Just not politely. Okay, ready? Here goes. I'm sad that I apparently picked the wrong one for the Huntress. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby. Great foundation for a story, for sure. You pause. Everyone is waiting with bated breath, no pun intended. Wait, that's not much of a story. Barely even a thought. My pun was better than that story. You sure that's all you have to say? No, you were kidding. So what type of story do you want to tell? Hey, personal! I don't have anything personal to tell. I don't remember my past. So action. There's an action-packed yarn for you lot. The time I got into a bar fight. The group is interested. They lean in. I'm all ears, and I'm not talking about the bucket of them I have on my boat. You crack open my beer and smashing the bottle cap off of the nearest rock before starting. I'm at the local watering hole, powering up with my regular 12 beers before I slay at the pool table. Slay is good. Steely Dan blasts from the jukebox. The bartender's tip jar is filled to the brim. I pound the final pint and smash the glass on the counter as I demand shots for the entire joint. The patrons cheer for me. I am their god. Suddenly, I hear the telltale revving of engines outside. Motorcycles. The saloon doors swing open. Wait, it's a saloon now? And in walks my arch nemesis, Big Slim, the giant of North Toledo. He sounds sexy. Thought I smelled something acrid from Akron when I hopped off the hog, Slim says with a sneer. I get up from my stool, the girl behind me rubbing my shoulders, revving me up for the inevitable fight. Long way from home, aren't we, Slim? What are the fine people of Elm Street? Going to do without someone to sell them someone's second-hand cufflinks tonight, I taunt him. He strokes his oily beard. Stream Raiders? It's a very specific and odd story, I do have to agree on that one. I wonder where we are going to go with that. I expected a little bit of a different one, but okay. Still haven't killed anything. I have killed a little bit, but eh. Yay, and we won. Next we are going to go down for the golden chest. I want the money chest. Just gonna play something I can kill since I don't have a big group with me. And they do want to advance. The story has a lot of specific geographic references in it. I have a perfectly good job at the pawn shop. Why are you coming at me like that? Slim yelled. That's fair, Scrimback. Why do we even hate each other? I can't even remember. Something about me cutting you off in traffic, but it was a misunderstanding, Slim yells. Well then, let's hug it out, I say, tears starting to well in my eyes. And we made up. What about the bar fight? Oh yeah, we got into a real blowout fight later that night. Really yelled our proverbial heads off, but it was just an argument about whether you should say pop or soda. Come on. I gave up headlining at Coachella for this. Sorry, my voice. Spirit laughs hysterically, probably laughing at you, but it's a laugh you're ready to accept. That sure was a kind of a story, technically. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. Who else would like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. We already had Huntress last night. Should I... If I continue to choose her, will the others hurt me? Let's go with Wraith. Well, I guess if you want, let's see what story could I tell. I could tell you one about Mami Vata, a beautiful African sea goddess who would lure men in with sex and then reveal her true form as half woman, half fish, making them swear to be true to her and no one else. Long story short, it usually ended badly for the man. Which is the end of that story, I guess. My bad, let's see. There's that one about the mysterious cult that would demand a human sacrifice to, No, that's not good. You don't want to hear that one. There's a living tree, its branches were more like tentacles and it oozed a strange liquid from its bark. One time a girl I knew drank the liquid, she disappeared that night. But a week later, a new tree appeared. It had a very familiar looking face etched into the bark. No, that's a bad story. That could never happen. What about something truly horrifying? One time I was doing my math, and I mixed up the quadratic equation and Pythagorean theorem. Just for a second in my mind, I guess I was tired, but wow. That was really scary. I want to hear more about the half-fish lady, particularly the fish part. It's not just you, Blood. Half the time I have no idea what the hell Trapper is talking about, either. When you're hot and rich and extremely scary, you start to think people will just accept whatever you say. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Blood, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut up your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we are not on screen. Sherry! Hi Sherry! How are you doing? I hope you had a lot of fun. What did you play? I hope you had a wonderful stream. I'm just sitting here currently failing at the beach in Hooked on You. I'm the Saint of Failure, welcome. I'm a tiny Lamia medic and Wednesday is a bit of a wild card for me, so today is Wednesday. And today I'm just going to play some random game which is Hooked on You. It's Dead by Daylight themed. And I really love Dead by Daylight, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Usually I try to find some game where I can heal since I'm a medic and I love healing. But I can still fail a lot, so it's awesome. Oh, you were playing Soul Calibur? Nice. How was it? Did you enjoy it? Thank you very much for the follow! Welcome to my tiny clutch of fetchlings. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you step by again at some point and enjoy the failures. I will be streaming tomorrow in Foxhole, other than my schedule, because I will not be able to stream the Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So I hope you will drop by then. Now, let's get back to failing. See if you can woo the Huntress or fail and die trying. You were surprised learning about the Dead by Daylight dating simulator? I was watching it intently for a while because I hear that Huntress would be in there, and Huntress is my DbD waifu. She is awesome. She is awesome! She looks really adorable here, especially when she opens her arms for you. It's such an adorable face. I should continue, so maybe we can actually see it popping up again. Oh, what sign do you want me to display? Scrolling to my signs. Which one do you want me to display? You have to choose one. Or just any random sign. Happy snack. Happy snack. Ice happy snack. Today in my bikini with sunburned shoulders because it's every summer I get sunburned shoulders. Okay. You have fun tonight and try not to wink end up dead. Ah, Snake be happy, Snake. Hopefully. May Snake be clumsy and kinda brain AFK. But that's just a Snake way. Snake still be happy. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this board while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns. Things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. Oh, those spindly legs. You'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded, blood is after. They should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice, and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? TMI, Trapper! TMI! Yeah, the Huntress is super pretty. I really love her. She's the whole reason I wanted to play this. Despite Tebra's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or, you know, some special project we might have going? You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chance to date around like this before your time on Murder's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, that guy. Huntress? You know, I had the feeling you'd pick me. You've got good taste. And I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you into something special. Ooh, I'm getting cooked then. Wonder what she's gonna stew me with. You and Huntress whisk yourself away to the bar, and when you arrive you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies? And are those taxidermy tools? Cool, cool, cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. Oh hey, that thing again. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress' little toy, and the conclusion is, I'm going to save here, because I'm definitely going to drink that. Bombs away! You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Yes, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? Rabbit mask? Anglerfish mask. Or a fluffy cat mask. She already has a rabbit mask, but I do like it. Anglerfish are pretty interesting too, though. And they're pretty good at hunting, but maybe not so much, well, they could be basically a wisp type of hunter. But not a fluffy cat mask. But anglerfish, I don't know. They're pretty hard to hunt, so... anglerfish. A mask with a light dangling off the front of it? A big scary fang teeth? All the better to see in the dark when I go out for my evening hunt and chomp my prey to death. I'm talking anglerfish, baby. That is such a cool idea. Badass. Yeah, I'm full of cool ideas. I don't even know where they come from. Probably like the clouds or something. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight, all alone in my skimpy pajamas. Huntress winks at you. Should we just like get out of here? Or this deserves a celebration? Or okay. This deserves a celebration. You thump your fist on the table like you're in some old-timey movie about horny Vikings or surly Russian ice farmers. More drinks, drinks for all my friends. This is so stupid. Wait, okay, slow it down. Even I don't have that kind of energy after today. Let's do something a bit more relaxing. Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Definitely choose the wrong choice, so I hope that doesn't kill my vibe with the Huntress. Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors. Maybe just a thought? Making more masks? Or, wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murder's Island. Dwight, I need your help, doing something in a different place entirely? You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about mycology. You know, mushrooms. I've picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for a great soup base, and which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point at the one that's safe to eat. Okay, that sounds easy enough. I'm not good at mushrooms. Oops. That little fella has an autumn skullcap, and after eating one, if the diarrhea doesn't kill you, the liver failure probably will. Next up, this one is very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at the one that won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. Rura! You would have just eaten a deadly dappling, which has a name that is both adorable and very deadly. Adorable and deadly. You know anyone like that? Final question. Which will make you jump for joy? And which will make you vomit until you die? I'm really not good at mushrooms. I only know 2 mushrooms, and that's the ones that are growing in the area. There's only one type of edible ones and one type of non-edible ones that is growing in the forest here. Geez, I'm sorry, hon. That's the destroying angel. It's very deadly. Not to be confused with the wish-granting angel, which is what you might imagine you see while you're hallucinating on your deathbed after chowing down on one of these. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for fun. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers, and let's hope that you hunt better than you forage, because you're bad at foraging. Very bad. Get us all killed bad. Huntress claps her hand giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you'd spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Okay. Huntress leaps on you, knife to your throat. I'll demean myself if I want to. She's angry but also turned on. This is pretty hot. We're here. Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voices said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. My date with the Huntress was cut short. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. It was yesterday. That's because it was? Oh, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang. The brain, the muggle, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who blood chooses. Who is ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first? Get this over with, and then you can go back to reading your book. Stop talking. Hit us, Spirit. Figuratively, damn it. Dwight, you gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go to a crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what these guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. Sorry. Anyway, Wraith. Well, I don't know, I'd really prefer to just tell Blood privately. I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Blood? Wraith considers it for a long time. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we'll have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special, the kind of thing where we will really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date. Oh, you done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why yes, thank you, I love to. So, Blood, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans crap themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident sexy ladies like rabbits in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing, go away. Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned that involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find it. Let me tell ya, it's primal stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing, because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. And time's up, everyone! Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Haha, oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do! No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychotic break and giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murder Island. You caught an hour stream. You leaving now, Rocket Master? Thank you for dropping by. I really like this game so far, so I hope you enjoyed it. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but you can break the heart. Do you dare to even try? You mean... That's right. Tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What is gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats. And I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of Raid, they might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, definitely support that. It just seems like he might be an ugly crier, which is okay. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So, which sociopath are you eliminating? This was very simple. Trapper, you scare the living crap out of me. You are eliminated. That's fair. Honestly though, I don't care. You suck. But not in a good way. You bore me, you personality-free maggot. I wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow, the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you though, out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open, and have fun on your day tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolidation prize. Consolation prize. They might not get to go home with blood when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we are sending our limited player home with... Oh. Their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Blood. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac out there who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know these two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Oh, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination. I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our losers. Everyone deserves a send-off. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs that go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on with the newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or vengeance for a chance. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Blood? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spent talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low-budget, old-school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show-style dating competition with survival elements. Sitting straight. Sitting straight. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series of on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking your favorite establishment characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghost. Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand. But we have a game to get back to and I don't want to get sued. Come on. Whatever. I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Blood. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're a sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's a thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. I need a cogwheel or loading thingy that I can just pop up on my stream because what? The Ocean is searching for a bathroom? Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How is that possible? You know what, I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I am alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescenting song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please, erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please, get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Okay, stream raiders. The next stream raiders will be the last. Didn't even notice that so much time went by. I hope that I would get through a good chunk of the game. I think I am still pretty much in the beginning. I don't know how much there is to this game, so let's see. Foxhole Beach episode 1. I'm wearing a bikini. Let me just pop out the message. There. Look at me, I'm wearing a bikini. And there's actually a Void sigil on my skirt, if you find it. Bikini, bikini. So yeah, I'm well equipped for a Foxhole Beach episode. But no, this is Dead by Daylight dating sim. I love Dead by Daylight, and the Huntress is my waifu. So when I saw her being in this game, I decided I had to play it. I really want to flirt with the Huntress, basically. Going to go with this. And this. And now I have to write in that this is the last one, so... Probably not easy to see, but it's gonna be fine. Last half hour of this, I hope we get far. I am a what size? 38D? Actually, I think 38 might be quite not comfortable. Yikes, who? That was a weird way to end. Why is there suddenly no music? Did I accidentally mute something? Nope. I didn't mute anything. Ah well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Ooh, 2 days in paradise, achievement! Anyways, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is gonna be a doozy. I really kinda want to know how many days there will be. I think I'm going to check after stream, so I know how many more Wednesdays I'm going to stream this, or maybe in between as well. Because I do not want to waste any Final Fantasy game time. But I love this so far. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sorts of okay with. You pull on your beach tie and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in the show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. But before they walk you over to your big moment, I don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Blood. It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no real reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, trying to manage your most primal impulses. Murder and making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island hosts, with dignity and respect, so don't tell anyone we told you this, but... Claudette and Dwight look around conspirationally. Just a little hint for you, going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers, and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspirationally again. Well... I've seen the sparks flying between you and Huntress. I saw her whittling a little figurine of you last night while everyone else was asleep. So, are you ready? Of course you're not. But too bad, we are on a schedule. Huntress, Huntress, Huntress. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw. Though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for a newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Blood, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of their contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose, but no roses. Yeah, such a cliché at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. They're kinda cute. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Blood, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? You turn to Huntress. She's never looked more appealing. Her kaftan dress ruffles behind her in the light morning breeze. A seagull lands on her shoulder, like she's a beachy curtain princess. She snaps the seagull's neck and stuffs it somewhere under her flowy dress, probably to save for lunch. She can't help but hunt. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? That is so adorable again! It is so cute! And when she has her mouth open, it's even more adorable when she has it closed. Just such a happy face. It's so adorable. Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops towards you. At first you think she might swipe at you with her gigantic hands and knock the life out of you. Instead she scoops you up into a hug and takes her place at your side. And she just snuck her tongue out at all the other killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. It's sure to be a fun day. We'll just be here, not getting to really participate, even though survivors matter too, while you go off and have a grand old time. Yep, just Claudette and I hanging out, no one competing for our love, wondering what we did in our past life, to end up embroiled in this unrelenting misery. But go, have a blast. That's actually a pretty nice yacht. Huntress eagerly leads you to the yacht to begin your romantic day together. You have to admit, warm, salty air on your skin, the sound of crashing waves. This is a pretty perfect morning. Just you and Huntress. Hey, cuties. Ah, Ocean's here too. Did you know that I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies? That pesky ocean, always killing the vibe. You turn to Huntress. You sure you're okay here on the ocean? I know you don't like to be out in the open. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. I make her feel safe? What the hell? You both sit down at the beautiful set table on the deck of the boat. A wide spread of mouth-watering breakfast goodies are arranged in front of you. Can we get you anything? You look a bit green. I get extremely seasick. And Trickster replaced all the islands in Dramamine with party drugs, so... Wait, how did they get here? Weren't they just on the beach consoling the rejected killers? Are there more than 2 of them? You motion one of them over. We'll both take the screwdriver. Hold the orange juice. Of course. Hey, can you play this particular song for us? Set the mood. You hand Dwight a piece of paper with a song title written on it. Sure, Thor, Dub Trapper has it in his vinyl connection. Soon the haunting melody of Huntress's mother's lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo system. The boat rocks as though to the rhythm of the song. The eerie melancholy mood is really quite romantic. Breakfast has never been this intimate. You reach out to touch Huntress's hand when suddenly a loud bellow scares you. You knock your freshly poured flute of straight vodka onto the pristine deck. It's Trapper. He's screaming at us from the beach. Look how tiny he looks from all the way out there. Huntress squishes his head between her fingers like a child and giggles. Damn you both! The chairs you're sitting on are worth more than your lives! Get back here! He's not wrong. Hey, Claudette, take us out farther. Hi, Captain. Can she drive a boat? Guess we'll find out. Alone again. Nothing but the caw of a seagull and the ominous shadow of a creature lurking beneath the waves. I have something for you. For me? Huntress reveals a package wrapped in a bloodied apron. You clap your hands like a kid on their birthday. Her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. I made that mask you asked for. I almost forgot, but I bet you didn't. This is the whole reason you pursued Huntress, I bet. Definitely to get a mask of your own. No other reason. I have my own masks. I can make them myself. Here you go. I love it! Although the eyes are quite hilarious. But I love it. It's perfect. You put it on. It fits your face like a face glove. You gaze at Huntress through the eyes of the mask. A swell of emotion surges through you. And because the mask is on your face, you can't be as creeped out by looking at it as everyone who has to see you will surely be. Let's go back to my place. She dons her screwdriver. She's just so adorable. The tension is palpable as you enter the cabin. You could cut it with a hatchet. Give me a break. It's day 3 of killer jokes. A narrator only has so much mojo. Huntress sits you down at the cluttered table in the kitchen. You notice the bloodstains that have crept into every nook and cranny of the wooden planks. What poor creature died on this table? Did they suffer? What do you care if they suffered? Get back in the ocean. Stop backseat omniscient narrating. Stay here. Don't move a muscle or I'll hear it. I can hear a mammal's tendons creak as they stretch. It's a gift. And a curse. I'll be right back. Alone in the cabin. What to do? I could tidy up. I could freak out. I could tidy up. Clean up. Everybody do your share. You half expect a flock of adorable birds and cute little mice to come sprinting in and help you, but they don't. Because this isn't some fantasy. This is gritty. This is real. Plus, I'm pretty sure she kills all the adorable birds and cute little mice. So you put her around the room by yourself, organizing Huntress' various trinket collections. Old bottles over here, discarded vintage doll parts over there, various keys that don't open anything in particular. Doesn't she have a drawer filled with these? Everyone has a drawer like that. I don't. Then you lay a blanket down in front of the fireplace. For no reason. No reason at all. You are certainly not imagining all the naughty things that you could go down on such a blanket. What's that in a strong yet delicate hand? You reach out for her, longing to stroke her blood-matted hair and scratched up shoulders. I thought we could get warm by the fire. Wait, that's her melody, isn't it? Anyway. I want her to sing her melody. I'm not going to. No. Else I'm gonna just sing or hum it the whole time tomorrow. I love her lullaby. Anyway, I want her to sing it though. To hum it. She wags a finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her face. Not so fast. Remember when we talked about how there's more going on here? You're not like a little idiot. Well, I know there's something up. The other night, while you were sleeping like a cute little baby, I snuck into each of the other killers' lairs and saw them with shiny objects that they've been stealing from me. I think they are connected somehow. Maybe it has to do with the symbol. I tried to go back last night, but something blocked me from picking any of the objects up. Someone or something knows I'm onto them. I think if you try, it might work. What do you say? Will you help? Hell yes! It's so adorable. A globe-trotting treasure hunt on the level of a Nicolas Cage masterpiece. You can definitely count me in. Let's go. I'll be your guardian angel. You never know when these other killers might pop up. You grab Huntress by the hand and practically drip over your own feet on your way out the door. It feels good to have a quest. Thrilling. But part of you is just wondering how quickly you can get through this and impress Huntress. Soon she'll take you in her yoked arms and you'll swoon. Your childhood crush on Popeye is making more and more sense. Where do you want to start? There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. Which one will you investigate? Cosmic dump. Let's start with Trapper's Cave. There are 2 ways to get to Trapper's Cave. Due to the whole, trap-based character theme he's got going on, you can rest assured that either one or both of these pathways is filled with traps. You turn to Huntress for advice, but she only giggles and shrugs her shoulders. You're on your own, it seems. I guess you're going to have to wing it. Which will you choose? Through the forest. Ah yes, the forest. Underground, I mean, come on. Putting yourself in the ground voluntarily, that's just asking to be buried. Dead, alive, does it matter? The surface is where you belong. The light cascading through the leaves of the trees. It casts a hazy glow as you wander into the brush, leaving the cabin behind. But no matter, this is Huntress' domain. You think that'll keep you safe, eh? Well, you thought wrong. As soon as you take a step off the beaten path, it lands in one of Trapper's bear traps. He swore he'd get ya, and you can hear his maniacal laugh as you bleed out. Haha, you stepped in one of my bear traps that I swore I'd get ya with. I just said that. I've seen a lot of trapped animals and I can confirm, he gotcha. Whoops, wrong voice. Oh well. And, well, crap. It's fatal. Darn it, Trapper, not again. Too bad. I managed to die. But we still have 13 minutes, so I'm giving it another try. I'm just going to... Wait, can I just... Ah, I can just stay on that. Tidy up. Hell yes. Do you know what a CD is? What do you mean with CD? Do you mean, the CD, the data carrier, the medium, or what? Oh. Cheers. I really want to go to Trapper's Cave though. So let's try the underground. Underground, huh? Sounds secretive. No one can stop you if they can't see you. That said, no one can rescue you if they can't hear you scream. And nobody will need to waste time burying you if you're already underground when you die. But you're not gonna die, are you? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is pretty. How are you doing, Cellar Cover? Hello. I hope you have a wonderful week. Even though you keep making these jokes, but that's fine. But yeah, how are you doing? How's your week treating you so far? I hope it's not quite as annoyingly hot as for you as it is for me. Way too warm to enjoy life. Surely a dimly lit tunnel like this must be rife with traps. However, you managed to make your way along, distinctly uncarved by the traps, rusty, bare, or otherwise. I got this. You're doing great. You're not at all afraid? Who, me? Nah. I gotta say, this is up there among the nicest dump and seemingly abandoned tunnels I've ever wandered through there. Look, it even has lights. Inspired by Huntress' bravery, you dig deep inside yourself and summon courage of your own. Which is good, because you're going to need it if you're going to hit through that very murdery-looking passageway ahead. This is so pretty! This is like an extra date with the Huntress. You enter into a humid, shadowy cave. Dripping water echoes all around you. It's definitely not cozy like the cabin you left behind. You wonder, how deep does that pool of shiny water go? Let's get this over with. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see Trapper. He leans against the wall of the cave like a detective in an old film noir. I knew you'd come. Trapper, get out of our way or I'll skewer you and serve you for lunch. You're wasting your time. You'll never find what you're looking for. Unless what you're looking for is a minigame. I'm going to save, just in case. What? A minigame? How unexpected! How playful! How about you play it right now? Find Huntress's lost shiny thing. Peer the mice, you're on the hunt now. It's okay, like 30 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's pretty much the same here, but at night at least we have about 25 and then cooling down to 10. Ooh. Ah. You did it! She's so adorable. You found my lost shiny object. I'm so grateful. I could kiss you right now, but I won't because I'm pretty sure Trapper didn't actually leave and he's still over in that shadow watching us. She's so adorable. Later, Trapper, you thieving little perf. Hey, that's not fair. I'm huge. Come on, Blood. Let's hurry to the next place. It's a pen. You found Huntress' shiny thing, and, well, I think it's just a regular old pen, but we don't need to point it out. She's happy, and isn't that all that matters? Yes, and it's adorable. There are 4 colors we were stolen from Huntress. So, you've been to Trapper's dark little hideaway, so there's no need to go back there. Which one will you investigate? Go to Spirit's Lighthouse. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful just a moment ago? So you're telling me that your precious shiny thing is up there? It's pretty great, right? Finally a good chance to activate these quads. You don't get legs like this from standing still. True. True. You have so much humidity, you can swim in the air. Yeah, me too. I'm in Germany, and it's very humid and hot here, and it's very annoying. If it wouldn't be so humid, it would probably still be quite okay-ish, since we also have quite the wind, but nope, it's just humid and sunny and a little bit windy. So annoying. I'm melting. But you already know I love a good workout. Running, jumping, climbing, roughhousing. Get that damn shiny thing before your immeasurable horniness melts your brain and it runs down out of your ears already. Yeah, I called it out. It's obvious to everyone. Just own it. So, shall we? Inside the lighthouse, it's so dark that you can barely see the step in front of you, but that's okay, because you've got about 100 stairs to practice getting the hang of this in the dark. However, something about this gloomy place is really wearing you out and messing with your otherwise happy horny aura. You can practically feel your mood going down, 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 as you climb up, 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 higher into the lighthouse, before you finally arrive at the top. Spirit, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this whole being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you got to the top of the tower? That was me, baby. I've got to share the wealth, and by wealth, I mean unending despair. You're probably here for one of your precious shiny things that I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here reading if you need me. Let's find the shiny thing. Anything to brighten the mood in here. Don't miss a treasure. This is a treasure hunt, not a treasure miss. Damn it. Ah! You win some, you lose some. You lose some, you steal some. Quick, just grab the damn thing and let's go. Aww. Shiny thing get. You found a bottle opener? Really? This is a fancy item? Whatever, you're a real team player. Hey! No. Stop. Spirit doesn't even look up from a book. I think you'll be fine if you just peace out. I'm going to save again, just in case. You can check off the Black Lighthouse, because you've searched it already. So, we are going to Race Cosmic Dump. When you arrive at Ray's Oddball Hangout Zone, you immediately understand why they call it the Cosmic Dump. They being me, obviously. It's as if there are items and elements from all over the universe in the space. Also, it's a damn mess. But it's undoubtedly a special place. The very air you breathe makes you feel that you're part of something much, much larger. I'm going to hand us some lunch while you find the object. You'll know it when you see it because it's extremely shiny. Ah, how long have you been standing there? Are we ever really there? I don't have time for your existential crisis today, Wraith. Huntress and I are totally gonna get it on soon, I think. I hope. Look, I need to find a special object you have hidden here. You stole it from Huntress and she knows it. So you're trying to figure this whole thing out too, huh? Come, check this out. Bit of a subject change for sure. It's Wraith we're dealing with after all. Wraith leads you to a telescope. Through it you can see a far-off island in the distance. Oh, that must be Trickster Stage. Holy smokes, is that... Sorry, I actually have no idea what that is. Would you mind filling me in? It's IP Island, where all the coolest killers from intellectual properties that we are legally obliged to, not to mention by name, hang out and party with Hollywood celebs and Silicon Valley moguls. That's not even all. Zoom in over there. Oh, hi. Is that Ghostface? I said not to name them. Ah, jeez, now I'm gonna have to clear the rights. You have no idea how much my lawyer charges by the hour. I'm sorry, he just kinda popped up. I'm telling you, something crazy is going on here. I'll have you know, I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. I was just looking for answers, but I'm also occasionally losing said answers. Yep, that's right. The thing you're looking for I can't actually find, so good luck, I guess. Oh good, a minigame. Haven't seen one of these before in the past 10 seconds. Damn it, it's too fast. My brain can't concentrate on it. You see an old pair of glasses on the ground and quickly grab them. You found it! So shiny! If she isn't the most adorable killer ever. I knew I could count on you, Blood. And that's saying something because I literally never learned to count via any traditional system or numbers. Let's get out of here. It's hard to believe that these old glasses really mean anything special, but a lady like Huntress deserves whatever she wants. You spend a moment imagining Huntress's glasses. Would she wear them over the mask or under? I would probably just put glasses into the mask. Probably not actual glasses, but... well... plastic glasses. Hey, that's not just some junk. Those are my reading glasses. I just subscribed to highlights. There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. Okay, we've been at Trappers, at the Lighthouse. As for Wright's Hangout, that's already covered. Which one will you investigate? Well, the only one left is Trickster Stage. You arrive at Trickster Stage, but there's no one here. Not Trickster, not an audience, not anybody. Nothing eerier than an empty concert venue. Think of all the fringe that once swayed here. The beers that sloshed over red solo cups. Mosh pits. Tall guys standing in front of you for the entire show. Lifelong friendships that actually only lasted for 1 summer. Good times. Let me just quickly do stream radius. And I think we are going to basically finish the day. And then stop for the day. It's already been 3 hours, wow. Yay, we did it! Yay! Oh, that's it for stream raiders. My concerts are always an experience. You should really come to one of my after parties sometimes. They're a real scream. I'll put you on the VIP list. I prefer acoustic balalaika music. Trickster! I never listen to your music and I think sampling the sound of people's screams is very been there, done that. Hey, no one talks to Trickster like that. And how do you know about my samples? Somebody is obviously a much bigger fan than they're letting on. Show me where Huntress' shiny object is, so I'll wipe that grin off your face with a chloroform drench crack. Way too harsh, my mellow. Deranged violence or torture is only cool when I do it, because it's my commentary on a shallow society and I make it look sexy as hell. I do it for the Huntress and she makes it look sexy as hell too, so... Your thingamajig is that away. Trickster backs away from you and resumes practicing an intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy just now was... Backstreet Boy. Sorry. Just now was... wow. If I weren't so strong and stable on my feet, I'd swoon, but I just wouldn't be believable. Find me my shiny thing, champion. You did it! Your ability to find the unfindable is quite uncanny. A natural hunter, I must say. Do you think I might be able to find your heart? I would hope so. It's very important to locate and remove all the internal organs of your prey as soon as you fell them, so their meat doesn't spoil. Oh yeah, gold coin. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. So if I wouldn't have spent that gold coin in the very beginning on something, I could have just skipped Trickster stage. Probably. Maybe. Oh, that was fun and scary. Good to see the other killers are talking their heartbreak in stride, more or less. And you got a really nice tour of some of the island's lesser-known haunts. Boom, still got it. We make a pretty good team, you and I. What can I say? I appreciate a fine collection. Now that yours is back in order, maybe we head back inside to appreciate it. And you collect a certain other special gift I've been meaning to give you. A special gift? Is it shiny? I suppose it could be if you oil it up enough. I'm going to be ill. I don't get it. When you enter the cabin, it's dark. I really don't get it. I don't have anything. What would I give the Huntress? Anyway, it's dark, barely lit, deep shadows stretching from wall to wall. Somehow it manages to be a little bit terrifying, but also a little romantic. But you barely even notice. You've got other things on your mind. Oh my! I did not expect that. She's got hard eyes. Oh, she's adorable though. Hard eyes. Got freaking hard eyes. You're practically undressing each other as you walk through the door. Mine's elsewhere. Neither of you realized that the door was wide open already. You were incredible. Every time you found one of the objects, my heart beat faster and faster. Your nimble hands. Is there anything they can't find? The fireplace is crackling. Your heart is pounding. The smell of cinnamon is in the air, but wait. Who is that? Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover back on. No. Wait, that's mother-in-law? My darling. An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits, warming hands by the fire. She turns to you and you are shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time in history, wrapped in old, unfamiliar clothes that are completely out of place here at the speech retreat. Without thinking, you blurt out, I can't speak Russian, so what an honor. Hi, mother-in-law. I can't believe this. You are the Mama Huntress. I've been dying to meet you. Well, nearly. Can I help you with anything? Glass of vodka, a hatchet for revenge on the elk who slayed you? Oh, no, my child. I'm quite content. Just happy to know that my little darling is taken care of. Huntress chuckles nervously. Hi, Mama. Claudette and Dwight burst in like they're in a prank video. Bet you weren't expecting this day to include meeting her mom. What? Hey, Huntress, how do you feel about your dear old mama coming to interrupt your date? Huntress throws her hatchet directly at the two survivors. It skewers a wall in between them. Without another word, they quickly scurry away. Good girl. Huntress turns to you. I hope this is alright. Of course. Of course it's okay. I give great parent? What? Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's just not the mood I thought we were coming back to, but I'm here now. I'm in it. I'm ready to meet your mama. Thank goodness. Because my mother is the only person, most important person in my life. We Russians invented tea, did you know that? Mama Huntress shoves a cup in your hand, and as you drink your tea with her, the air becomes warm around you. You, Huntress, and her mother sit by the fire and exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls up some old-timey pictures of a young Huntress in black and white, holding bloodied animal corpses with a chilling dead-eyed stare. You all laugh and eat raw meat of some kind. It's a lovely time. Almost like you're back home. You've forgotten that you're on a possibly cursed island atop what is likely some sort of hellmouth. Look, that's not officially lore, I just call it like I see it. Every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach and her eyes stare into the middle distance. She mutters some sounds as if reliving the moment she was skewered by an elk. It's very grim. I like you. Thank you for indulging me in my tea and stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with my... probably daughter? Ah, Bunny. That means bunny. But you guessed that already, didn't you? Nope. Oh, by now you've got your translator app ready. Nope. To start a family together. All that's on my mind is family. To forge our own forest dwelling with a brood of half a dozen at least, hunting side by side forever. Mama Huntress smiles at you. She reaches into her bloodied cloak and pulls out a handkerchief with a flower on it. For you, the one worthy of my honor. Use it to clean your hatchet or viscera. Of viscera. You take the handkerchief. It's soft and smells of spices. I'll take good care of this. You point to Huntress. Her, on the other hand, she can take care of herself. Huntress is ecstatic. You've won over Mama. No easy task. My time on this plane is coming to an end. The weird magic from that ghost girl's black lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get into the logic of this, but yeah, the black lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life. If you're still here, you're willing to believe anything. It was Spirit who brought you back? I'll have to thank her. Huntress's mama begins to fade. Huntress cries. You can picture her at 6 years old, lying over her mother's dead body. I fully support this union. I feel good leaving my daughter on this cruel earth with you. You share a meaningful look with her mother, as your beloved. With the mother of your beloved. Mama Huntress fades away, leaving you and Huntress alone again. I got Mama's blessing. I got Mama's blessing. Not a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in, never alone for too long on this island. It's time for a dramatic scene between lovers. Shall we adjourn to the forest clearing of our ambience? A dramatic scene between lovers? Okay. You and Huntress stand holding hands in the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch your interactions closely, too closely. Hey, I really loved hanging out with you. I think it's time. Time? Time for... oh, my... Okay. I'm ready for this. Time for you to call me by my real name, like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? Oh, that! Yes, of course. I think Anna is a beautiful name, and you're a beautiful person, Anna. Blood, do you know what I'd like to do right now, with you, beneath the moonlight? I'm feeling closer to you than I ever have before, and there's nothing I'd rather do right now than... She averts her eyes. Does she mean what you think she means? Nope. She's looking right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop up these two fools with you. I'm in a bind. Oh wait, they do want to die, so... Absolutely. My hatchet is as sharp as my love for you. Let's get bloody. It's a gruesome scene as you and the Huntress go to town on these innocent survivors who just wanted to help you guys out. I'm sorry. There wasn't really a way that would be positive for me and for them, so... We are being forced to help! Can't hear you, hon. On account of the congealing blood in your mouth. Once you've made quite a mess of the survivors, you and Huntress look at each other with manic eyes. Shall we return to the cabin? I'd love to get you out of that beach bear and into something a little less there. Thought you'd never ask. Once inside the cabin, Huntress tips off her kaftan, revealing every curve of her muscled body. You follow her lead, disrobing for the first time since waking up here on the island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes. No judgment, it's a strange new place. You kiss, and yes, if you were wondering, it looks like she's gonna keep the bunny mask on for the sexy time. This is the part where I skedaddle. Decapitations? Sure. Tiger maulings? Love it. Dudes crashing other dudes in car crushers? Gotta have it. But hanky-panky? That I can't handle. I leave you horny kids to it. Journamore. Questespio. What? Just because Huntress speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. Am I nervously running my mouth? No, just to give you 2 time alone in the dark? Maybe. Stop me if you've heard this one. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Fine, we'll get back to it. Post doing it, you and Huntress... Wait, we did it? I scored the Huntress! You and Huntress lie together in the warmth of the fire. Everything is so perfect. You imagine Mama Huntress smiling down at you from beyond. Then you realize it's pretty gross to imagine her having just watched all of that, and you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. You're telling me. The door to the cabin creaks open. You cover yourself with a blanket. Oh good. A severed arm claws its way through the doorway, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. No, we've walked right into a scene from a horror film. As soon as people have sex, they die. Not when I'm around. Huntress procures a hatchet from out of nowhere. Was it in bed with you guys? The wriggling torsos of Dwight and Claudette follow their chopped up limbs. Slowly, the pieces of their bodies start to put themselves back together. Oh no, I had hoped that we might be able to kill them, for good. I mean, they do want to die. No way. What? WTF indeed, my friend. You thought this island would let us die permanently? Haven't you ever played Dead by Daylight? Come on, we have to get to the final scene, decision. The final? Did I completely clear the game? Claudette and Dwight lead you and Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of being freshly laid. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like some sort of laundry detergent? Freshly laid. Actually, maybe that's good. I'll get my agent to start circulating that. The island is strangely quiet. No sarcastic remarks disguising a broken young woman from spirit. No strange wide-eyed stare from the socially awkward wraith. No threats of imminent violence from Trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. They seem almost zombified. Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. You've done so well. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? You actually managed to play through this? Okay, I gotta finish the game now, I guess. A whoosh of dark energy surrounds you and disappears as quickly as it came. The island noises begin to return. Birds chirp in their trees, the grass rustles in the light breeze, and oh look! The other killers are all here at the fire pit to watch the final ceremony. I can't wait any longer. The pomp and circumstances is agonizing. You're telling me? Stick to the script, Claudette. Okay, so Huntress, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart has ever longed for? Huntress stares you down for an agonizing moment. She steps towards you. My dear, I think that this is true love. Come with me to the Red Forest. Let's hunt the woods together and have a family bursting with babies. We raise them as fierce warriors who can defend their family and home. It's just a matter of days you've gone from being completely alone to being the start of a clan of warriors. I did not see that coming. Ray starts to a slow clap. No one joins in. Typical. Whatever. Love is a concept made up by the greeting card industry. I'm out of here. Spirit floats back to a black lighthouse. Look behind you. It's Trapper. Huntress, you bested me. He turns to you and offers his leathery hand for a handshake. Congratulations, Blood. I don't shake hands with losers. Trapper's eyebrows shut up. And then he smiles. Did not see that one coming. You're right, kid. I mean, I hate you completely. I want to kill you, mercilessly. But you're alright. But wait, you haven't said anything to the Huntress. I love you too. Yes, let's move to the Red Forest immediately. Is 12 kids too many? Maybe in this economy, but who cares? Your heart is overflowing with joy as you and the Huntress embrace. Is this what you've been missing your whole life? A woman with shoulders the size of mountains, who won't take off her bunny mask even during intimate times? Yes, yes, 100 times yes. You stare into the sunset and picture your life together. Happiness is real. Ooh, my! That's a cute picture. Huntress lifts her mask, and you finally lay your eyes on her breathtaking natural beauty. You know, the cabin I grew up in doesn't have the amenities that my luxurious new beach house has. I'm used to living as a beast, bathing in the river, running wild through the bushes. While telling you this, Huntress has left her bathing suit behind and entered into the jungle. Wait, she wasn't wearing anything more than the bathing suit? You haven't lived until you've been one with nature. Arr. You chase Huntress into the woods, leaving your own bathing suit behind. The end! I scored the Huntress! Yay! I love the Huntress. It took me 3.5 hours to get through this, and I was actually quite slow. But I love this. I love this. They did a really good job with this. I kind of thought I was going to go through many more days of this, but I don't know. Apparently I did it right and finished it right away. I did not get to the bottom of the secret. Oh well. I'm probably going to play a lot more of this during the weekend when I'm at the house with my mom doing renovations, since I can't stream anyways. So let's see what achievements I can do by then, or during the weekend time. But I really enjoyed this, and that were some interesting pictures of the Huntress. Some caught me really off guard, and she's so adorable at times. So adorable. Really enjoyed it. That really was an experience. And that the Huntress could be so cute. They really drew her really cute in that. I love her so much. I really should play more Dead by Daylight and should play more Killer, so that I could actually play the Huntress. Are you going to get the game yourself, Cool Kids? Or just enjoying that I had it? If you ever want me to stream how I pursue someone else, you can let me know. But it will not be my priority right now. It might be streaming it next Wednesday or something. Achievement hunting will be done on the weekend and whenever I have time for it. But do let me know if you want me to stream someone else's route, or trying to do the secret or whatnot. Because I'm pretty sure there must be a secret. There are these secret items and everything. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I think it's time that I figure out who to raid. We are not going to raid someone that is playing the very same game. So let's see who is actually online. Well, that really was an experience. I love it. What is birth gift stream? Birth gift stream? What do you mean with birth gift stream? Who are we going to raid? What's with all the copyrights? What? I have all kinds of copyrights in there. By the way, if you guys can get me to 400 followers on Twitch before 22nd August or 20th August, let's say, because time, then I will be able to have a very long stream because I have 2 vacation days, meaning that I will do a 12-hour stream at least for my Twitter 400, and I will do a 24-hour stream for my Twitch 400. Who knows, maybe I'll even connect them and do a super long stream until I fall asleep on my chair and then do another super long stream. Who knows? Let me know if you would be interested in actually having a just sleeping stream with me, because I'm pretty hard to wake up. But I would have to make preparations for actual sleeping here. So definitely let me know that. And yeah. Let me know if you have any other requests for what I could stream, and if you can push me to 400 within that time frame, would be really awesome, because planning a 24-hour stream for a normal Saturday between 2 work weeks is pretty hard. So it would be really cool if I could do that during my vacation time. They only have these 2 days. Yeah, let's see who we are going to raid. Dory is streaming. Who else is streaming? I may just go with Dory. Yep, I'm going with Dory. I don't see anyone else that is streaming. At least not in my direct list. Dory is playing Hell Let Loose, which I do not know, but I hope that you guys will enjoy watching it. There. Thank you very much for being with me today. I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and that was some very incredible pictures of the Huntress that we got. Oh boy, really loved that. I hope you enjoyed the game just as much as I did, and that you were able to relax just as much as I did, and tank energy for the rest of your week. I will be playing Foxhole tomorrow for my usual time, but tomorrow instead of Friday, because I will not be there on Friday or Saturday. So Foxhole tomorrow at the start of the next war. We are going to do a regiment thing. It's gonna be 2 to 3 hours again, and I hope I will see you there. Gonna be relaxing in Foxhole with, I don't know, we will probably go straight into business and lots of killing. And other than that, I will not be able to stream on Friday or Saturday. I will also not be there at all for Friday until Sunday evening, because I will be driving about 6 hours to my grandma's house to renovate some stuff, and then I'll be coming back. Next stream will be on Monday, or maybe even Wednesday, depending on how late I get back on Sunday. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful week with lots of love, kindness, and respect, because you too are worth it. And I'm really happy that you guys were here today and supported me like this. You guys are awesome, and I hope I will see you next time. Stay awesome, guys. Bye.